Just realized I unmuted the wrong mic. Wait. Oh, yeah, it's working. Okay. Okay. Give me one second. Hi, Raya. You gonna actually hang out today? No, this is not a snacky. In my glasses. Not a snacky. He's not a snacky. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Alright, if she stays in here for more than like 3 minutes, I'll set up Raya Cam. But she usually skedaddles. Don't ya? Yes, you do. You're so cute. Yes, you are. And now she's just mad at me because I'm not feeding her a glasses cleaning cloth. Okay. Oh, very cute. Yes, you are. You're oh so cute. You working at me? What'd you do? Oh no! Where is it? Oh, it's upside down. Look at you! Oh goodness. Thank you for the raid! Oh, how goes the most recent, smooshing of animals? Hello, how is everybody today? Sorry, I'm trying to fix the, I'm trying to set up dog cam right now. Apologies. I'm alive. I've been better, we'll just say that. It is a fun day. So what'd you do this time? What was your animal combo? Why is this not working? Am I on the wrong one? Oh, that might be why. No dogs. Oh. Okay, so then I must bring the dog. Like, she's actually hanging out with me for a change. So I'm trying to get her on camera. She's so floof. He's so floof. Sorry. I have priorities, okay? My priorities are dog. Anyways. Oh man. Oh, okay. I'm running on fumes a slight bit today. Just day. It is a day. Yes, Raya. Hey, sweetie. She's glaring at me. She only has one eye, but she glares really well. You had 3 snakes? Archaeopteryx. I didn't realize they had extinct animals in there. Grasshopper, armadillo, snow bunting. I am familiar with those. Chameleon, marten, elephant shrew. Oh, I love elephant shrews. They're fun. And then there was a butt. Hold on 1 second. Time to block you. I don't understand why anybody would want AI viewers. Ah! Yes, they are very cute. Unlike this thing that, I was like, I didn't get started quite early as I was hoping. Just 'cause, like I said, it has been a day. But, this wonderful thing is a direct result of my, okay, sorry. Catch up on chat. This thing is a direct result of chat and talking about carcinization. And I was gonna make this into an emote, so I have to finish this. But this is not for a game. No, I have not... Y'all voted on Ooblets last Wednesday? There's... Okay. I was about to say, I have a crab. I have summoned Trash Witch. Trash Witch is largely responsible for this. Yes, crab and teeth. So yes, I already had a crab with teeth, so I was like, okay, I gotta finish it. But no, I didn't get a chance to play Ooblets because I had to skip Friday's stream because my headset quit holding a charge, and so I had to order a new headset, and it showed up like late Monday night. So I have that now. But then the other thing is my computer Bluetooth stopped working as well, so then that had to get fixed. So I have not had a chance. I ended up delaying it for a week. The art stream, or the game stream. So this Friday I'll play Ooblets. And then, yeah, next week I'll draw an adorable Oobletish. I don't know what the heck I'm guessing they call them Ooblets. Yeah, there was a lot of technical problems. That's all handled and good and done with now. Now it's just life. Now it's just life. Hey, Raya. She's so cute. The camera's like slightly... Look at her. Sorry, I'm slightly obsessed with my dog. It intrigues you, the Ooblets game? Yeah, I have not played it. It seems very, like, quaint and happy. Which is a very different atmosphere than the other games I was playing. I was very surprised when chat chose that. I was like, oh, this is not at all what I was anticipating. Yes, teeth. The teeth have cursed everything. What was the other? I'll have to show the other thing I've been working on. Oh yeah, I still got finished coloring this guy. That was the one from the last one, from Routine. But then... Where was it? Oh yeah, so this was the other one I've been working on. Which I'm still trying to decide what I'm doing, but teeth ended up invading this one as well. So now there's teeth down there, and I'm like, they don't quite fit perfectly, so I have to figure out how to smush them into this. But this one's going through a lot of iterations right now. I'm trying to decide what I want down here in this corner. The teeth agenda is working. The teeth agenda is cursing me. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I could fit a goblin shark in here or if that's like too ridiculous. I don't know. We'll see. But that's something else I was working on. But for now, cursed crab it is. Unless people want me to do something else, I don't know. Teeth and crabs and teeth. What was the I can't remember. I think it was part of a commercial, but it was just like it pointed out that all these songs have like the same beat, and it's always been stuck in my head now whenever that comes up, the boots and pants and boots and pants. I think it was like a commercial. Somebody please remember it so I'm not sounding like I'm crazy. Alright, I have to mute a Discord. There is drama on the Discord. That was the other reason I did have friend going through stuff that I was trying to help out on Discord. And then I had to plan out a bunch of interview stuff for Finji. I think Gamescom is next week, and they're finally releasing the final trailer for the game I've been working on. That I wrapped up working on. I'm done now. Usual June. But now they're prepping a bunch of like behind the scenes videos. So I have to film a bunch of those. That should be fun. Yeah, Finji's been a really nice company to work for. It's been a breath of fresh air compared to so many other terrible places. Okay, I need to stop noodling and finish like the rest of the outline on this before I'm being bad and noodling. The urge to noodle is strong. Also, I'm trying to think of how I textured this. It's been a while since I've touched this one, so I think this was my blending tool, was not the normal one I use. What did I use? Look at my hordes of brushes. I think it was stylusing. Am I not crab? What does this look like to you, Art Viking? If this is not a crab, then what is it? Oh, I forgot I was still on the blending brush. Okay, that's not that bad. But I could draw even more crabs. White Knight did send me a very cursed crab image before. I totally forgot. Okay. I need to change the station because for some reason it loves to replay this one over and over again. And I don't know why. This one claims it's inspired by the 80s. Do we want me to draw other crabs? We could do other crab creatures, unless people want me to finish this up. I am open to suggestions. I just need to draw today because I'm having a shitty week. Art Viking, I know where you live. Just gonna put that out there. I know where you live. Also, I'm sticking, I'm leaving symmetry on for now, just because it makes you feel more productive when you have symmetry on. Well, eventually you have to give it up, because perfectly symmetrical doesn't really work well. I know where the building, at least. I'm sure you can narrow it down, or threaten it out of James. At first I don't succeed, threaten a friend. Also, I'm like 90% certain you probably have a Swedish flag somewhere visible in a window. Just watch as you go and remove the flag real quick. Alright, so far this channel is not doing it for me, music-wise. I am trying to switch over to using OBS, and I'm trying to figure out how to... There's a way to make it so that I could play like actual music I liked on Twitch, but not when I'm co-streaming on YouTube, unfortunately. Which I currently am. So I had to figure that out. Alright, we're going back to chiptunes. Chiptunes does not fail me. I could go work. What was the other thing? I could do a Smogust, actually. There's this thing that I keep fighting with. That I haven't touched in a bit, because I can't decide what the frick I'm doing with the legs. Oop, nope. Or... It's like, I don't know, because Milo was trying to help me figure it out the other day, that, you know how you can route audio and like it won't record certain channels? So it's set up like that, but you can get that to work on Twitch, but for some reason you can't get that on YouTube. So yeah, I guess it is routed a little bit differently. Where is... I could keep working on this thing too. There are options, is what I'm saying, for what the heck I draw right now. There's a Smogust that I started and I have not had time to touch in a while. I could start doing my creepy one. What does chat want? There's also whatever the heck this was. I don't remember what I was doing with this. You like the blue dragon one? Over crab teeth? There's also this blue dragon, which I haven't finished. I got to the point where I liked his wings and his head, and then I couldn't decide what I wanted to do for the rest of them, so I stopped touching them. Teeth, love the dragon, but I'm... Okay, wait. Jayagata is very, very, conflicting there. Do you want teeth or the dragon? Also, trying to decipher what the frick I wrote here. Or is that... Never mind. I don't think that's a word. I don't think I put a word there. This one? Okay. And you can see how I swap between the styles I keep using. Was I keeping this? Probably. I don't know about that though. I'm coming into this one like Gandalf where I gotta be like, I don't remember anything. Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually kind of like that head, but it's not really... Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to... This is what I do when I start making a big pivot. I duplicate the folder. Alright. I'm gonna have to start deleting a bunch of stuff. No. Oh, this is how my sketch started out. You can see how much of a hot mess that is. But also, it was very different style-wise. Yes. No. Trying to make sense of what in the world I was doing. Oh, that's before I mushed it. Okay. Okay, okay. Still to figure out what in the world I did. I'm having my Gandalf memory moment. But I'm going to play around with an idea first. I do like the chameleon head, but then it kind of doesn't match with what I started, like this note that I put in, that I do like where this was going. I'm gonna see if I can kind of match that. Also, let me know if the music's too loud again. Okay. Oh, but what are people up to? Sorry, I am not the most, You will lurk and cook something. I was about to say, I am not the most, energetic today. Sorry, y'all. I said, I've kind of had a shitty week. I've had a lot of people being shitty this week, and I'm very tired of it. Maybe a little bit too loud? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I think I have it turned down almost all the way, so I gotta turn on my desktop. Let's just do this. Okay. Also, how in the heck did I miss Trash Witch's... Sorry about that. I don't know. I have to figure out with the new audio, everything is set up differently, so I have to figure out where it keeps putting... or how to set it up, because I don't think I'm hearing my Twitch alerts, unfortunately. Okay, so that's more the color that I'm looking for. I'm gonna quick sketch out an idea. Because I kind of like my little skeleton motif that I have going on back here. But how is everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a better week than I am. Oh my goodness. You wish you were drawing, but instead there's emails? Well, I'm gonna guess you're getting paid for the emails though, so I wish I was getting paid. You are getting paid, but the emails still suck. Oh no. Doing pretty good, just about to head to a meeting at the studio. Oh, you have to go to the studio for it? I'm about to say, how often are you actually at the office these days? Oh, White Knight. The way I did this head kind of makes it look like an extinct camel species. You only go in on Wednesdays. Oh, okay. So today is just that day. Like, I keep applying for local places, but I just never hear anything back. Even if I have, like, internal recommendations, I just never hear a damn thing. This was kind of like an accidental little line here, but I'm gonna keep it. Now the question is, if I do this route, is it gonna end up looking too much like, Anybody seen Centaur World? The Nightmare King? I'm gonna try to rough this in so you can call. I'm trying to get this roughed in so that I can kind of like show you what I'm thinking about, and then y'all can give me feedback on what you think of this pivot. You being cute down there? Yeah? Just sigh. All I hear is a loud sigh. You like its radioactive skeleton? Okay. Cause yeah, I've been playing around with, well, you could see it in, like this version I think was the original one, and then I started thinking about doing the skeleton. So I was going for like cloud water kind of thing. But then I was like, this is kind of too amorphous. And I think I started going to... Well, this one is just the one that I started the stream with. But this one I was like, oh, chameleon eyes work in there. So I don't hate this one, but then I drew in the skeleton. And then that kind of is making me think more like this. Because then I get like hard surface mixed with the like soft billowy shapes, and I think that's a much better balance than just all soft billowy shapes. Are you mad at me for talking to myself? Yeah? Okay. Like she turns into a child whenever she hears me talking to myself. Like, why are you so embarrassing? Oh. I think I changed the... I think I have this fading off in the distance this way instead of looping back around. I may take this, duplicate, let me erase. Okay, I'm probably going to change these arms because I'm kind of realizing now that I look at them that they are way too similar to previous dragon I did. Where is he? Been a bit. They're too similar to... Where are you? This guy. Good luck with the meetings. Thanks for hanging out. See, they're a little too similar to this guy. With his little... I forgot I gave him a little finger neck. He's so creepy. I love him.
Goodbye.
No, see, I heard that one. So how come I didn't hear Trash Witch's stream streak? Good luck, don't die. As you know, that board game company, real into murdering their employees. More like traffic on the way there. Don't die. I agree, don't die. No, where was I? I was like, did I really draw that dragon that long ago? I guess not really all that long ago in the grand scheme of things. I just draw a lot. Like, I've been starting to do these little speed paints now. Which I kind of wish I hadn't done what I did and smushed them all in the same thingy. You will try, it's only 2 hours. But what was it? So yeah, I started doing little speed paint like I guess like profile pic images, but I wish I had put them on a different folder instead of having this one on top of the other one, because now they're all like in the same video file. Okay, back to this. I will finish a Smoggest. Though I did technically, yesterday on stream we did a dragon. And then I spent all night flattening it, and it's not too bad. Hello, GG Dragons. I can't see it right now, but also I am currently doing a Smoggest right now. So right now, I cannot draw your profile pic, no. Thank you. This is, yeah, I need to... I'm trying to finish at least one Smoggest. For those that aren't familiar, there's like, for the month of August, there's a drawing dragons every day is the usual theme. But I have not really been, I've done one dragon, really. Well, I guess I did the profile, or the little... this guy before, but yeah, that's part of. I'm trying to do a new series for my my Patreon. Is what those ones are going to be for. I appreciate you being very understanding. Thank you. You talking about this one or the other little profile one I did? So I have been thinking I might, there was a, oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Oops. I was thinking that I might try to do, there's like the Thankmas thing that Jacksepticeye always does. And this year he's kind of spread it out. And I know I mentioned it to a few of my friends that I stream with Monday nights, but I was thinking I might try to do something for that, where I have a stream where I will do like on-stream commissions for charity, essentially. Well, thank you. It's just mostly not so much talent as it is the fact that I draw too much. I'm just a very prolific sketcher. Alright, I kind of want to have the skull like fading into a liquid. Like the body. That's really the only secret. Yes. The secret is having... oh, I say too much free time? No, not... There's no such thing as free time. Having no life and drawing too much. I wouldn't really consider it not having a life. I have a life. I socialize. I have been at the social. Draw 5 billion art. Yeah, I wanna say, like, looking at the gallery stuff. Some of these are like or like there's more than one thing in the folder, so not everything is out because that's just too much. But I only started using Procreate, I think during the pandemic. I got my iPad, so like all this is just for mostly like the last year and a half. Your network is being a butt. It keeps kicking me out of the stream on my phone. TV is fine. I don't know what it is. All on the same network. I have no idea. I wish I could help you. How am I? Thank you for asking. I'm alive. That's about all I can say today. I am streaming to try and de-stress a tiny bit. Alright, I don't know. I don't like where I put that spine. I don't know if I want to have it going all the way around like I did there, but I want to have it... I'm also realizing now that I use this warp tool that it would probably behoove me to use an ancient ass word to like just draw the spine outright and then just, because the warp tool in Procreate is so good that I could easily just bend it and make it fit. Well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. And have a good day. Have a good weekend. Bless you, Raya. My goodness. She's sneezing. You're very cute. You got about an hour's sleep last night, so I'm a zombie today. Oh. Sorry. Is work being a lot right now? I kind of also slept like butts, but it's a little bit my fault. I am too prone to being a total night owl. Like I was planning on sleeping, but then I just get into a mood where I'm drawing something and I don't want to stop. Intermittent insomnia. Oh. It's Wednesday in your country. Hope you have a good day too. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. I really am not, but I really appreciate the sentiment, Dragons. Bye. Wait, night. By the time I realized I should have taken a sleeping pill, it's too late in the evening. Wait. I didn't realize there was a limitation on when you can take a sleeping... Well, I guess if you take it too late, you're what? You're zonked out for the whole rest of the day, aren't you? That would make sense. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I need my, my emote thing for that. I have my Mr. Bean goodbye. Sleeping too late, Like, I have to find a way to fall asleep where I can, like, actually wake up in the morning, because that's my biggest... Like, I'll wake up for an alarm, but just not wake up. Dragons, I thought you were leaving, but you keep... Yes, you are. Don't say that about yourself. I'm gonna go now to break your hole. Thank you. You're awesome too. You're very sweet. Alright, I probably shouldn't get too detailed on this vertebrae until I know exactly that it's in its spot that it's going to stay. I still have to... It's actually like midnight. Oh my goodness. Don't be like me. Don't be a terrible night owl. Go to bed. Thank you so much for stopping by. I feel like I'm a terrible influence on people's sleep habits. Is this still showing chat on stream? By the way? Okay. I still have to finish migrating everything over to OBS, but it was not quite as fast as I was hoping, so I'm gonna have to like take some time over the weekend and try to fix that up. And then I might not be able to, I want to do the little thingies on the bottom of the screen, the little animations, but I have to, that's gonna take some time to get to. Okay, so if I can't do the skeletal arms, because I showed you all the other dragon that I was like, this is, the legs are too much like it. But what would work with it? Or was this foolish for me to do in the first place because now it all looks like... You know what? Okay, I have a small idea. Time that I have so much of. How dare you call me out? You know, I only have to finish making 3 games, an app, a monster manual, somehow do all the house chores, walk all the dogs, move across the country, take on all of my parents' chores, babysit my niece and nephew, all at the same time. We're all good. Everything's fine. The house chores, yeah. I am in a slightly salty mood because I have been doing all the dishes for the last like week, and Ernesto makes a lot of dishes. He's a little bit in denial about that, but that man makes a lot of dishes. And he tried telling me today that I don't do the dishes, that I have done them once, and I was like, excuse you? You're back. You do the dishes, husband does the laundry, fuck the rest of the chores. That's usually the balance we have. Usually he does the laundry, which he also makes way more laundry than me, and I do the dishes. But yeah, he was like, you've done the dishes once, and now I'm about ready to rage quit doing the dishes. I kind of like how this color turned out here. But then I lose the neon green, don't I? And now we've made dragons here, another insomniac. You do everything because your cat doesn't help with chores. Yeah. These pets, they get away with so much, don't they? She's being slightly pouty, or she got mad at me earlier because I vacuumed her bed. Alright, I want to make like, the reason I did this was I want to make a, like a see-through area on this. I think is kind of what I want to do. Yeah, oddly enough, don't hate that, but that's very... You're going out tomorrow with your boyfriend, you're too excited to sleep? Oh no. But then you're gonna be tired for your date tomorrow. That's not... This is anti-productive. Cat bastard. These pets gotta pay the bills. Alright, I'm gonna do... Oh, I already got one. Okay. No. See, that is surprising. I was not expecting that to be that contrasty. He's just chilling under your bed. Like, I don't have cats because my partner is allergic, but we have a multitude of dogs. And this one usually does not hang out with me when I'm talking to myself. But today, she's making an exception. I do sometimes envy cat owners. You don't have to walk your cats necessarily. Ooh. See, this might be cool. This is why sometimes it's just fun to play around with the way you layer things, because it might give you an idea. This gives me an idea. It'll be a little bit different, but ghosty. Oh yes, there is a Discord. I still haven't put in the rules for it. Sometimes you forget you even have a cat. Oh my goodness. Look at that little floof ball. Oh, there is hold on. I'll put the Discord, the very impromptu Discord that we set up yesterday in stream. That I need to post rules and stuff on, but essentially don't be a jerk or I'll kick you out. So I still need to make more for it, but we have, yes, a pet channel, an art channel, and game suggestions for the Beastie Breakdown series. I'll do more stuff in there. Like, I've been thinking about doing, I'll probably put the time lapses for the Beastie Breakdown series in up in the Discord. Maybe, I don't know, Discord's kind of very aggressive with video limitations. Oh, okay, you took him to the cat to, or you took your cat to the vet to get fixed, and now he's traumatized and won't come off onto the bed, but he's alive. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this... I mean, I'd be traumatized too if that happened to me. Is that the right layer? Yeah, it is the right layer. Why is that so... I am confuzzled. Oh, that's because it's that layer. Whoops. Okay. Oh no, you're good. It is not an expected thing at all. It is, it was just something that, like, chat keeps asking me where to, like, post some of the stuff that they have, so I'm like, alright, I'll just quick set this up. But do not worry about it. Alright, I kind of like this neon thing going on here, so I'm gonna see if I can run with it. I'm gonna use it to, like, blend in. It's like when I was growing up on a farm and we had to get, you know, we got like beef cattle and they had to get fixed. Or I worked on farms, but like we only, as a family, only had one beef cow. And when he got fixed, he became angry. He was so angry. But I don't blame him because I was there helping the vet like do the castration thing, and he just crushed them with the giant pliers. It was brutal. Like, he got drugged up and everything, but like he crushed them and then rubber banded them. I'm like, oh my god. I'll have you know, you guilted me into sweeping the floor. Your cat's name is Otis? Oh, that's a good name. Yes, that is one of my dogs. I have 3. Though she has abandoned us now. Raya has left. How did I guilt you into sweeping the floor? I mean, I have to vacuum my room on a daily basis because dogs, but... I'm sorry, y'all. You got her for way longer than she's been on stream in a long time. She was up there for a while. She's been up there almost since, yeah, pretty much since the start of stream. Alright, if I do this right, I kind of want to do like a weird pearl scale thing. Let me see if I can sketch out what I'm thinking about doing. Your stream is butt, remember? Okay, fine, I get that, but how does that mean sweeping the floor? Like, I'm still missing the jump between your stream is being butts and I've made you sweep. I'm gonna go to this. Apologies if me changing the rotation of my screen makes you nauseous. Alright, please let me know if it's like, if anyone's having problems with it. I will try to stop. It's just kind of innate for me, so I keep doing it. But I realize that for some people watching, that might be a bit much. So if it is, like, getting crazy for you, feel free to yell at me. We were talking about chores, my brain weasel started squeaking. I have to vacuum every single day because that's how much dog fur there is. Okay, that's not quite what I was thinking. Let's try this again. Also, I think I need this to be a harder edge because I don't mind the hard edge in there. I like the hard edge. I think I need this to be green. Let's see if I can... trying something. Today I think I will work on something. Are you sure? I've already somehow guilted people into not sleeping, sweeping. And if I also am I also responsible for making you work, Baza? You could get away with once a week. You're so excited for tomorrow. You have any grand plans? Is it just gonna be like a fun hang? Without giving specifics, because I don't want anyone doxing themselves on the internet. Alright, I'm gonna see if this does what I'm kind of imagining it might. This is kind of what I'm looking for. It's a little funny that now I've started doing this and I blended all of this in, right? And I'm going right back to this that I started with. So I'm almost wondering if I should kind of help myself along and reapply that. Maybe. Okay. Honestly, I feel like when you don't have plans, sometimes it makes it a little bit less, makes less pressure, so it's more easy to have, you know, let yourself have fun. I hope you do have fun, though you do need to sleep. I will yell at you to sleep. Alright, is this pivot weird, y'all? Do we hate how this is... how I pivoted this? Also, I was trying to avoid making another weird horse. But I'm just gonna point it out. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna put these legs away. This is very easy to weird horse, though. You like the weirdness or vibes? I keep changing, like, this is... Like, honestly, I had a commission that I've been struggling with, and I think I finally realized, I told him, I was like, I know why I've been struggling. I'm like, because my art style has been changing so much. And so I kind of started drawing it out a bit more like my new style. And I've been waiting to get feedback as to whether or not he likes it. I have a feeling he might not be happy with my new style, but stuff like this is kind of what I've been playing around with. Just kind of learning to adapt my, like, very organic, like, building up musculature forms and everything into more of a hard edge lasso kind of thing. Or not, by lasso I mean like the lasso tool. That's usually how people do this style. The lasso tool in Procreate is not that great though. Might go for a picnic. Ooh, that sounds nice. I wish my partner brought me on picnics. He just tells me I haven't done the dishes when I've been doing them for a week. You can tell I'm not salty about that at all. Aww. I'm sorry, dragons. That sucks. Maybe it's you could take the time to do like a day out for yourself kind of a thing. Because since you were so excited, you could do like a treat yourself day. I know it sucks to have your plans kind of wreck like that, but don't be too down. Midnight reschedule. Yeah, that is a bit. You reschedule for Friday? Maybe he's got plans that like he needed a very specific day? But yeah, waiting till Monday or midnight is a bit rough. You ran it Sunday and husband hasn't done his part yet. The emptying? Like, I've been doing both. So that's why I was like, how does this man not know I've been doing the dishes for a week? Alright, what do we think about horsey leg over the dragon leg that was there before? Do we like it if I make a weird blob nightmare? We are salt sisters. You're broke. Well, okay. Yeah, being broke is rough. But can you still do a picnic by yourself? Or you could take your traumatized cat if you got a leash. Blob. But I don't know what does blob mean? Does blob mean you like the dragon leg more? Hold on, let me move this to the front. I do have to do some layer cleanup now that I've been sorting this all out. Alright, so do we like the horse leg or do we like the dragon leg? Also, treat yourself doesn't necessarily have to make money. It could be like, put on a movie that, your favorite movie they haven't seen in forever, and bake banana bread or something like that. I don't know, whenever I'm in a really pissy mood, I put on my favorite video game and I make mac and cheese. Not my cat eater away. Some cats like being walked, I don't know. You like the dragon leg? Okay. I guess it does make it, if I do the horse leg, he does get very Centaur World, doesn't he? I just don't know, this one is so similar to my other one though. You rewatch all the Alien movies? Yeah, see, White Knight has the right idea. This is kind of you right now? Oh. Yeah, I was like, it's not... For... On stream, it's not showing the emojis. I don't know why. I do love me. Why do I love spindly skeletal arms so much? But I also love messed up horses. So either way, I am definitely playing to my usual strengths, which may or may not be a good thing. Okay, let's see if I should. There was a cat in a box. Do I know what the Amazing Digital Circus is? Yes, though I have not finished it because I started watching it with my partner and then we did not find the time to finish catching up. You're Schrodinger's, you familiar with Schrodinger's cat? You're just having a little bit of that moment. You haven't finished it either? It's like, I know it's very short, I just have not managed to finish it yet. No! People and their spoilers, how dare they? Okay, hold on. I'm going to take my layers that I'm actually using and smush them together so I stop having this chaos. Where did it group them? Way down here. You're gonna go up here now. This one I'll have to go through and clean out, but... Up. Go up. My one annoyance of this program. Like Bluey said, how very dare you? Yeah. I know a lot of people were very excited about the finale. And yeah, I had to avoid social media for a little bit. This is a problem where I watch shows too late. And then everyone spoils it, and how dare they? Okay. A little bit of layer cleanup here. Alright. But we have established that the little scales do work like I want. I am gonna add that color. This is how I usually end up doing my color keys, by the way. I just pick a layer and I start cramming everything on there. And then eventually I'll organize it, but... Nothing could stop you from doom scrolling at 3 a.m. Oh no. Yeah, you're in the right chat. Nothing good will come of this. That might be a little too dark. Alright. What was I doing? Yes, I did layer cleanup. I made my color key. Or I should say I added to my color key. I don't know if these scales look a little small. Guess what? Are you doom scrolling at 3 a.m.? Well, it's not quite 3 a.m. for you. Your YouTube channel got 29 subs. Ooh, congratulations. What are you usually streaming? You doing... what are you posting, I mean? Like, you doing art? Are you doing games? You posting your terrified cat under... or traumatized cat under your bed? Okay, I think I like these elongated shapes actually. I just started doing one on accident and I'm like, ooh, wait, I prefer this. I might blend this a little bit though. But first I'm going to try to do the same with these. Mostly rookie edits and edits of your celebrity crush and day of the life vids. Ooh, okay. Do you wanna tell us who your celebrity crush is? There's a good chance I will not know. You do not have to. Don't feel obligated. I'm just curious. My celebrity crush is... most people won't even know who this is. Oded Fair. I was not on board for the new Mummy movie until they saw they brought him back, and then I was like, alright, I will watch the new Mummy movie. Lucy Chen from The Rookie, Melissa O'Neill. Wait, that's familiar. Oh my gosh, okay. I mean, okay. There's a lot of people love The Mummy, but like, they loved it because of Brendan Fraser and what? Was it Rachel Weisz? Why am I not remembering her name right now? But then some people, their third wasn't Oded, it was the, oh, okay, I know who you're talking about. Melissa O'Neill, she's cute. Oh yeah, I forgot he voiced Osiris. He was in some show. What TV show was he in? Have I seen this? Yeah, Melissa O'Neill is very cute. Understandable celebrity crush. I watched the Resident Evil movies because I was all like, and then they murdered him, and then I had to be mad. Alright, we're gonna try something here. Actually, I'm gonna duplicate this first, just in case. Motion blur. I do want to blur it, but I'm not sure how I want to do that. This is just me trying to play around to see if I like this or not. Resident movies murdered everyone. They did. Oh, I gotta turn off Riot Cam since she's abandoned us. Hold on. But okay, since you all know who Oded Frere is, then what are we thinking of the new Mummy movie? Alright, I'm putting those scales away for now because I'm like, I do like that idea, but I'm not totally sure how I'm going to go about doing it. And it's like a final step thing, not like a I need it right now thing. I'm just trying to play around to see how I might finish this. I think I may have to hand smudge it like this. It's gotta be better than Mummy 3. Yeah, we do not acknowledge that movie. That movie does not exist. They did not do terrible, terrible things. And, completely replace one of their hottest actors with, I don't even remember who the heck she was. Yes, it was a very silly movie. Also, have I missed that there's been, like, public... Do I support the LGBTQ? Yes. I did not realize, I was like, was there a ship of Jonathan and Ardith? I guess I would not be surprised. I just did not think that there was a thing. What color is this layer? Alright. It was this color. Now what one was I on? I was on Lighten. Yes? Nope. What was I on? There. Okay. You're in fine company in the chat. Though a lot of chat is ace. Me included. Though we're still human. Alright, so I'm gonna play around with this teal in here. Sorry if this is not the most fascinating thing to watch. I am very much kind of experimenting here. The human part is debatable. Alright, never mind. I meant in the context of, like, I can be ace and very much accept that, that I find most of the cast of The Mummy very attractive. You have a question. What is your question? Oh, it was Black. Okay, I remember he was in Blacklist. I watched that for, I think, like the first 3 seasons, and then it kind of got weird. Or at least to the point that I like couldn't keep up with what was happening. Alright, I think I want... Where is this yellow? That's yellow is in there, so I'm gonna take that yellow. I like how it's shining through the... So now the problem is that I'm playing with this layering. I have to figure out how... what's shining through, and then play around with that. A few guest spots on NCIS. See, I think that's where I'm thinking of, because my dad was obsessed with NCIS when I was growing up. Yeah, this would be cool. What? Okay, so let me do like this, and it's kind of turning into the, what is it, the one really cool Pokemon that I like, Dragapult. James Spader creeps you out, but he's good at creepy. Yeah. Okay. Do you watch or am I watching? Which one am I? I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Scream. You mean like the movie? Or is there a TV show I haven't heard about? Oh, you have to go now, actually? Okay. You do need to go to bed. It is late. Thanks for hanging out, dragons. I hope you get to treat yourself at least a little bit tomorrow since your date got canceled. Or delayed. Push back. Yes. Bye-bye. Have a good night, morning, all the above. Ooh, okay, I can do some fun things with this. We're gonna erase the skeleton into here. Yes. Join my next stream. Well, thank you. Friday we're gonna be, it's a gaming stream. I do the Beastie breakdown, so that's Ooblets. But I try to stream 3 times a week. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. Now go to bed. Chat, are we still vibing with whatever in the world I'm doing with this dragon horse thing? I could try changing the skull shape a little bit to make it a little less horse. So I do kind of like how it's a little derpy right now. Ooh, blitz, yeah. Sorry I did not get to it last Friday. Like I said, my headset died, my Bluetooth died. Everything was dying. Yeah, that's honestly what I was thinking when I started drawing the mouth. I was like, this is very much a Marylude. Trying to say, how do you pronounce that correctly? So still creepy horseish, yeah. Alright, I'm trying to think if I'm still playing around with a little bit. This doesn't make a terrible amount of sense to do it this way, but I kind of want to just sketch it in, see what I think, and then if it's not great, I will delete it. The L sound is supposed to be wet somehow? Expound. How? Like you gotta spit when you're saying it a little bit? Why is it wet? Exactly. It's Welsh. Because it's Welsh. I just... Yes, I am also confused by the wet. Why wet? Alright, I want to see if, Oh, that didn't turn out at all like I was expecting. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna put this in here, and then we're going to color change until it pops up. I'm trying to, like, there's a kind of slurping through the teeth. Huh. Mari Flurd? It's like almost like you're rolling an R. I need a Welsh person to come tell me what I'm doing wrong. I only know one Welsh person. I'll slide into her DMs and then she'll be very confused. Wait, why am I doing this way? this is not the way. Alright, I made a little intestines in here, and I'm going to try and see if I can get the intestines to show. Alright. I want this to be a little bit more red, though. I'm trying to figure out how to add organs. Ask her, why is it wet with zero context? You're like, hi, Rowan. Explain why wet. Why is it wet, Rowan? Just have a name of a stream be like, to the Welsh, please come and help. And then someone's like, I'm Welsh, what do you need help with? Why wet? That's one. I also need to know where White Knight got this lore of where you learned that Marie Claude. That's what I'm guesstimating. The Marie Claude. Where you learned it was wet. Who told you it was wet? Who is the spreader of the moist lore? I do like how this is getting all grainy in here. I like this. I want to mimic this. That's better than what I can do? Okay. It's like I used to be terrible at managing to do like accents, and I've gotten way better at it because of making myself learn Spanish. You read a lot of Susan Cooper growing up, and her Dark is Rising has a lot of it has a lot of bits in Wales. Ah. I know I read some Susan Cooper, but I don't think I read... Did I read Dark is Rising? I don't think so. This is turning into like a really weird Bake Kujira. So I'm doing most of this with this lighter color, but I'm probably still gonna color sample that teal and make another layer on top just in case, like, just because I think I want to kind of mimic that scale patterning that I started up here on the rest of the body. Like going across these bones a little bit. I might lighten that up a little bit. I'm not sure. I'll put it in here, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing with it later. I just like this kind of graphic illustration style that's happening right now. I'm also thinking this would be cool as part of like a bigger piece. Or not like a bigger piece, but like turned into a full illustration kind of thing. But let's see if that messes it. It does! No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. One of the characters makes a comparison and asks if Welsh babies spit a lot when they're learning to talk. It's like, I think, I used to watch a lot of, like, rom-coms. I don't know why. I think just because they were, it's kind of hard to find, like, feel-good movies that weren't rom-coms. But, there's that one, Man of Honor, that was all in Wales. Be back in a few, gonna have a sandwich for dinner and not make real dinner with real dishes because dishwashers don't look like dishes. The salt is real. I'm totally not going to spite stop doing the dishes because somebody doesn't freaking acknowledge when I do that. Okay, I don't like how it's hot pink now. So I'm going to have to... Wait. Okay, so I think, what did I need? I need this color. And you just need to be that color. It's a little weird how I didn't fill in all of it, though. Okay. That should hopefully fix... Did it, though? Wait, that's because I'm doing that. Derp. Yes, there we go. I was like, why does this not look right? Because you didn't put the overlay on. Ugh, one of these days. Okay. Chug a bunch of water. Like, I kind of want to do... I'm just kind of gonna rough in some sort of illustrative elements to this. What are you? You're useless. What are you? You're also useless. Okay. Like, I kind of want to do, like... That is way bigger than I thought. Oops. Like little... Spirit sperms. Spirits. I don't know why that's what I call them, but if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII, you know what I'm talking about. Or not Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy X. Okay, those need to go on a separate layer. Like, I might make them little fishies or something, but right now they're just souls. You know, for some reason, I kind of thought the souls were like a universal thing in Final Fantasy games. But then I was like, no, I think they're just like a 10 thing. I think I'm just thinking that because Final Fantasy loves its, oh, it's very bright. It loves its, shiny, sparkly things. Loves a good shiny sparkle. I know they don't all handle it the same. Okay. I was like, I know like this, like souls and everything is a very kind of overarching theme, but the actual floating disembodied souls, I think, was a Final Fantasy X only thing. But you know what I'm already noticing I'm doing? Background of clouds. Because why do a background when I could just do clouds? I totally don't have a problem where I just make cloud backgrounds. Totally not a thing where I avoid... Well, this one's got a real background. I just haven't finished it yet. Oh. I have not played that one. Yep. We're back to clouds. And first you don't succeed, put it on clouds! So I'm just gonna say, I'm starting to get good at clouds. It's not helpful. Main story is only a few hundred hours and counting. Oh god. Just no. I don't even want to look. I put so many hours into Final Fantasy X that I know it's going to be terrible if I ever look at how much time I spent on it. Okay, I'm trying to do something besides clouds in this. Trying to acknowledge my my crutch. If I do it this way, it's gonna cover so much stuff. If I do it this way, though, I'm gonna have to tweak this tail. Have you heard about award-winning No, oh my god. Hi, Helene. How's it going? Getting through the game at a decent pace is more doable when you have nice friends bullying you to play. But see, I am a completionist, which means Final Fantasy games are a trap. Because once I found out that I had to dodge 100 lightning bolts to get Tidus's like ultimate weapon or whatever, or was it Wakka's? I can't remember. I raged quite a little bit. You play reasonable, like, oh, I take a few hours this week and then take a break for a bit and just do that a while over time. And you don't forget where you are in the story? Like, I feel like I would forget where the frick I am. Oh, wait. Sorry. That's not the right layer. Alright, we're going to... take this red. Oh, go there. See, I can't remember what number. What number is that? XIV? I don't know Roman numerals. I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, God, I can't stop yawning. Okay. 14. Okay. So, yes, the online one. Alright. See, many layers of completionist equals terrible. I will never finish, just like I never finished Skyrim. Because I was like, I have to destroy the town where I hid all of my wealth in the barrels, and then I never went forward. I maxed out all my stats and never moved the story forward. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I'm gonna take you off. Where's those little soul thingies? You for now. Like, I kind of want to keep this thing back here, but I want to figure out how to do it without making this awkward shrimp happening here. Usually the main story does a good job of ramping you back in for a while if you haven't been around for a while. You've taken advantage of reading the quest logs here and there to remember what's going on after a while. Ah, okay. Hello, strawberries. How are you? Thank you. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is very much an experiment that chat has been along the journey for, because I don't know what I'm doing. I played around with layer filters a little bit and then I was like, ooh, I like this, and now I rolled with it and now I'm flying by the seat of my pants. See, this actually isn't even the color because this is all gonna get covered up by that, and it's gonna peek through. At least it's a hope. The plan. Doesn't remind me. Okay, so I gotta figure out where I'm putting everything though. If I'm making this a full illustration. Alright, I'm going to duplicate this because I'm about to delete a bunch of it, or erase a bunch of it, which makes me sad. But I did duplicate it so I can hopefully copy pasta and use it later. Trying to learn watercolor on paper that can only take 2 layers? Oh no. Why are you starting to learn watercolor in hard mode? Actually, I'm just gonna move that for now. Yeah. Sandwich has been consumed. Congratulations on the sandwich. Did you leave the dishwasher open just a little bit? Okay. I think that's better. No, but you did take a plate out. Like I did do a little bit of, well no, it wasn't watercolor. I did have a bunch of inks I did a little bit of yesterday. It's like I try to kind of balance it out with one stream being traditional and one stream being digital. Kind of nice to keep a little bit of variety. Alright, there we go. Like I want to get some like wispy shapes in here. Or would it be better off if I... Decisions! Hold on. Okay. I feel like if I don't show it curling back in, it doesn't make any sense why it's ending up over here. I feel like I have to have it curling, at least somewhat. You love my very terrible background? I just started blocking something in because I was like, alright, if I'm gonna make this very weird render style, might as well make it into a full registration. Why did I think registration? Illustration. And so I think I kind of need to do the curly tail. I'm just gonna see if I can pull it back a little bit more. Oh yeah, I don't know, I think I mentioned this last time we were on stream, that Kara had been, which was like the new alternative to ArtStation, had been scraped by someone using it to like sell for, even though it has everything under the sun saying we don't want it used for AI, people were like, oh, it's on the internet, it's free. But the guy that had scraped it originally actually like changed his mind when people talked to him, which was surprising because at first he went full troll. And so he actually deleted everything before he like even did anything with it, and it was amazing. And then somebody else apparently was insulted by that and went and scraped it again. So we can't win. There's just no way to ever be left alone. Ever, apparently. Okay, so we're going to... Right, did that go right? Yes. A little weird that it's showing up all in red now. Why is it all red now? I'm confuzzled. There's a bit of a Skeletor vibe going on. Yeah, there is a little bit in there. I just don't understand why this is so red now. Oh no. I revealed my sins. Okay. Oh, that's what. Okay. I had erased that intentionally before, so I want to keep that in there. I'm just very surprised that it's like this much. Was it? I don't think there was that much red showing through before, was there? Am I misremembering? Or am I possibly insane? Okay, no los dos. Okay, so we do have the blue. Let me just kind of gonna do some basic loop-de-loops. You do not remember? Okay. I don't either. We'll see what I can do. Apologies if this is getting dizzying. I'm hoping it's not. Deal with me as I spin my canvas around. Please. Okay. And go to this one, and we do... Zombie brain activated. It's like that teacup ride at Disneyland. Wait, what? I have never been on the teacup ride, so I'm not sure where this comes into play. I think I spent like all day at Disneyland once, or whatever one is in Florida, and I got to go on maybe 3 rides, because that's how bad the lines were. Oh, the spinning, sorry. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Double check my values. Okay, okay, that's good, still good. Put the trees away for now. Alright, so now we're kind of getting into a bit more of the fine-tuning aspects of the... It's gonna be a lot of trial and error at this. No, don't like that. Stream lag and typing versus talking causing so many silly errors. Oh, wait. Is it really bad right now? Like, I don't have a thing that says it's super slaggy. Super laggy. Good lord. That's a different thing. It's just the nature of it. Okay. I'm about to say, usually it gives me a warning when it's like really bad. I was like, what's our time at? We're about 5 o'clock? Okay. Now let's try it with the trees. Nope, trees. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That the constant need to ask. Oh, what comment is in reference to? Sorry, I had to stretch. Oh god. Oh, my back. Okay. Double check my little polka dots. Maybe I won't need them. I think I'm gonna do something like this, but I don't know if I'm gonna do the polka dots. I think originally I was thinking like, ooh, it'd be cool to do like koi scale in here. But I'm not totally positive if it like is needed. Like maybe, I think I started to do this before where I was like outlining. That might be the better option. Like I said, I don't know if I'm keeping that or not. I'll figure it out at the end. We'll see where my shape language is at the end, because I am kind of going all over the place. Trying stuff out right now. And then I have, yeah, you I'm gonna put away for now. We'll do a bit more of the spine. Okay then. I can't use that dark color at all. That makes sense. Because this is a lighten layer over it. Who would have thunk? I do like the little kind of just sketchy lines in here, but I want to put them on their own separate layer just so I can futz with them as needed. Alright, now I think I have a little too much detail in these. Possibly? Also, I have to choose what kind of... Like, right now I have essentially ribs on here. But if I'm doing this more like a whale, then I just need to have like a massive bone down here. Like I said before, we're going by seat of my pants. The what in the world? Where did that phrase come from? It's a weird phrase. The question is, do we want to see bones the entire length of the tail? Probably not. Okay, I almost put my seltzer water on the top of my hot plate that I use for my tea. That would have gone over well. Cook my seltzer water a bit. Alright, I think I want to continue it down to like about here. And at that point I think it's like too much, but I'll probably draw it all in just so my brain is like, ah yes, this is the right order or whatever, but I'm probably gonna end up going through and deleting a bunch of these, or erasing a bunch of them. And I don't want them to be too super detailed yet. Okay. You gonna skateboard today? Good luck, or have fun escaping, or I mean, not having. Have fun for the rest of your night. Congrats on escaping. Words. I do words professionally. No, I don't. Thanks for hanging out, Rayland. Okay. I'm not totally sure if I'm going to keep this the same exact color or if I'm going to make this a little lighter. Probably, I'm gonna draw it in the same color right now, and then I'm gonna see... make an adjustment layer and see if I like it better that way. Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm not done with this, but I want to just see what it's gonna look like if I do a little bit lighter. Or darker. Interesting. I actually kind of like the darker. Let's test it. Alright, so I do like that. I'm going to finish coloring in this, but then I'm going to actually go through and add a lighter layering on it on top. Okay, so where's my... Add it to my color key. Okay. Back to the correct layer. Yes. Now the problem is, since I'm working with an angled brush, I have to kind of rotate the damn canvas to where the brush is at the right angle. There you go. I may be better off just using a round brush instead of fighting this. I don't get quite the, like, haphazard edges that I kind of like, but it's a little frustrating having to constantly try to anticipate which angle it's going to be at. Alright, I'm going a little overboard, but that's okay. It's better to go overboard and then I can erase away where I want it to be. Yeah, no. Okay. Like, I do want to bring it into the body, but I definitely need to pull out my square brush again for that. There we go. Okay. I am probably going to be calling it pretty soon here because I need to eat something real quick and then take my dog for a walk. The same dog that was on stream earlier, but then she abandoned us. She's a monster. Just kidding, she's not a monster. She's adorable and I love her. Even when she's in a feral child mode. Which is what I call her when she has no manners. Or she came to us with absolutely no manners because she was definitely like a dumped at a shelter, very abused, never trained, never socialized dog. And when we first got her and I would try to walk her, her idea of going for a walk was she'd behave for a bit and then she would just flip out and start running around in circles and then just jumping at you with her mouth wide open. And not like trying to bite you, but like play with you rough. She does beg very prettily for kitties or cookies, but yes, no, she's gotten way better. Like, so I said, she still occasionally has what I call her feral child modes, where now she just gets the zoomies, which is like zoomies are fine. But yeah, in the beginning, I was covered in bruises because she would just come flying at me with her mouth wide open. And luckily she has surpassed that stage now. But it was a fun time for a while there. So yesterday I accidentally set her off because I walked her after stream and I went to the park and I was like, oh, it's actually nice out and there's like nobody with loose dogs here. I was like, I'll sit down in the grass for a little bit with her. And so she was coming up to me begging for pets and everything, and that was fine. But then she, I was like, oh, well, let's see if you can help me, you know, stand up. So I like grabbed the harness handle when I was like trying to get up, and that just set her off because she thought we were playing. So then she just launched into zoomies and got completely tangled up in her leash and fell over, and it was adorable. But yeah, she's a strange child. And she does not like it when you try to help her get untangled. She's all like, no, I'm a strong, independent woman. Then you have to wait for her to exhaust herself, and then you get her untangled. They are all goofballs. Just like our other dogs, Oni or Akita, he doesn't like it if you invade his space, but he will invade your space like there is no tomorrow. He's also the one that tends to keep me up or keep me company late at night, and he tells me when he's mad at me for staying up too late by just groaning loudly. Like, I've recorded it a few times because it's hilarious. Yes, Akitas are very much just 100-something pound cats. Except with less property destruction. He's counter-surfed like maybe 4 times in his life, but he's never, you know, gone up to the stuff on my counter and made eye contact with me as he's shoved it out of the ground. Wait, what do we think of the weird Appaloosa spots in here? I kind of don't hate them. They're interesting. There's a lot of texture happening back here. But I think right now it's a little busy. But I think my plan is to finish it up like it's glowing, which I'll probably do like a very loose version of it real quick to show what I'm talking about. You like the Appaloosa spots? It's like, you've seen my work for a long time, White Knight. What do you think of my weird pivots recently? Like, I worry sometimes I'm alienating, like, longtime fans when I suddenly start drawing like this. My horsiness is showing again. They're like snake spots. Okay, see, so Hylian here showed that they were not a horse girl growing up. Alright. So yeah, I do like that. It is a little busy right now compared to like the head. Not so much like, I took my original sketch layer and I put it on luminosity and I overlaid it on top of where I had smoothed it out before. So this is a little busy. I'll have to clean this up. But I'm thinking it's like, is this still okay to have this in the foreground element? It's a little... No, you're not a horse girl growing up. The pivots don't bother me, so I can't say. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, sometimes people really like my pivots, and then sometimes people seem to absolutely hate them, so I'm like, I never know. I like the fact that I can do way more than I used to be able to style-wise. But I do realize that it's a little bit harder to... That's great for, like, a portfolio, not necessarily as much for, like, establishing a brand. Alright, I don't know if I'm keeping these... I do need a foreground element, that is a thing. I just don't know if I'm keeping this tree placement. I might move them. But I'm gonna... Since I'm going to probably call it very soon, I'm going to try and show what I was talking about with how I'm gonna make this glowing. Which I spent a lot of time making glowing stuff when I was working on my Finji stuff. There was a lot of goo. A lot of glowy goo. It was a little funny. Everybody on the team was like, "You're so good at goo." I'm like, "Thank you." It was not something I knew I had in my Rolodex, but apparently I'm good at goo. You read like every single book Margaret Henry wrote? Yeah, or you read, yes. Especially with, what was her illustrator? Wesley Davis? I'm trying to remember. But yes, the Misty Sokocha books were my childhood. Not something you hear often that I'm gonna goo. The goo. Also, why are you still awake, Shiaga? Isn't it freaking late as heck for you right now? I thought you had quietly dipped out a while ago. 2:20 in the morning. See, I'm making all of you into horrendous night owls. There was it dragons before? But still working? Okay. Like, working, or are you drawing another Smoggust? It's artist hours. It is. I wonder if it's, like a very specific thing. Like, for me, that's one of the reasons why I have, probably the more minor of the reason, but I have, a therapy appointment. Is that there's supposed to be like an ADHD specialist, and I kind of want to know if it's like that's one of the reasons why I work so much late at night, is because that's when the world is freaking quiet and I can focus. And that's like an ADHD thing. Okay, so we do something like this. Let me put this working book cover. Ooh, nice. I usually do an ad. Kind of depends a little bit. Sometimes I like to play around with, like, this difference one is actually kind of nice. Like, I actually kind of like how that looks. I like what it did here, where it almost looks like there's another, but that might be too much going on there. Having that purple popping in there, that might be a little too much color going on. What is already a very bright thing. Alright, so we're gonna do pin light. We're gonna turn it down a bit. Then we're going to select. Make another layer. Make a scatter brush. Where's my scatter brush? Ultrafine nozzle, yep. This is just like a airbrushing kind of brush. Sometimes I add in, I usually try to kind of add in a little bit more color, like more than one with this airbrush, just because it helps it look a little less flat. Okay. Let me take that. The darken actually doesn't look too bad. Darken kind of homogenizes it pretty well. Makes it look like some kind of weird aquarium. Like a way to fade it in where it's glowing. So I may still play around with that, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about. And then we'll put, like I said, I'll probably move these trees. And then I was thinking about doing little souls. Very Final Fantasy X souls. Which right now I just put in like a random color. They're not going to be the same color as the body. I'll just quick brighten these just so that they're... just a smidge. Right now they're a little phallical. Alright. These are standing out way too much right now. Because if you look at this, it's way too visually distracting. That is good. I mean, we have to ignore the... hold on a second. My color key. I'll get rid of that. So this is kind of how I test my values. So yes, I have to make the glowy things significantly darker, but that's not the right layer. Maybe something more like that. And I'll probably have like a little bit of light in the head. Because like I said, this is just a very, very, very loose like placeholder essentially. Yeah, I think that's working. Yeah, it's getting there. For a very random... it looks nothing like what I started with when we began stream, though. Just saying. Because... we started with this. And I changed my mind. But I don't hate it. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna leave this here, because I gotta go eat something real quick and walk my dog. Tomorrow, or not tomorrow, tomorrow's Thursday. Friday. Friday is finally playing Ooblets for the next Beastie Breakdown. Hopefully around 2. Yes, hopefully I don't have my appointment going too late. So I'm hoping it's between, like sometime between 1:32 start time. And then I'm going to try, now that I have the Discord, I'm gonna try to keep the schedule on there, and then I'll make a schedule again. But so Ooblets on Friday, play the game, make the reference board, and then Monday I'll do the Beastie Breakdown draw session where we draw a new creature for that game. And then Wednesday is gonna be another random art stream, and then Friday we'll see what game you guys vote on Monday. Yes. Alright. That's the plan. But there is a possibility like Monday it might be Tuesday, because that's kind of depends on how alive I am. Let's just say that. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. I've gotta go eat something. I'm hungry. Have a good night. Shaka, go to bed. Have a good weekend. Well, I'll see you on Friday, but in case I don't. Yes, Ooblets! I'm excited. It is very different than the last 2 games y'all had me playing. Thank you. Alright, good night, everybody. Let me see if I can remember my French. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. Oh my god. Bye-bye.